If you have not seen the last episode by now, you definitely should have. A very good game for the neutral and of course us, as today we move on to another cup competition and back into the league. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 10 now of season number 7 of the Grimsby Town FIFA 21 career mode, and we're starting off in the calendar today as we only have 4 games and we're going to cook at pace. We've got Aston Villa first away at Villa Park in the cup, not going to be an easy game, followed up by West Ham United, who I think have beaten us every single time, so another uneasy game, followed up by Nottingham Forest, which I think is going to be the simulated one, and then Wolves to end the month out. It's 4 games, 3 played and 1 simmed. As let's get started with the press conference. First question, Callum Jacobs wants it reading aloud. You should get some backup defenders because Rodon and Aya are tired. Yes, I think I am going to get some backup defenders. Of course, now it's going to be in the summer, but at least we'll have the right amount of money to get them with, not just scrapping with little pounds and all that, because I have spent a bit more off screen on contracts. I have got, I think, McEwen and a couple more increasing their wages and squad roles. So we've got literally like under $1 million left. I think it's around that anyway. As J-Back game with the next question, are you going to start a player career mode? Maybe. I don't know if it's going to be this year though, because I do have an extra career mode planned, although I think I might enjoy that one. Maybe we make it an alternate series for old time's sake. It all depends on what you guys want. As George Ryan says, sell Kalajic because he looks horrible for the team and get Isaac or Troy Parrott who would fit in a Grimsby shirt. Maybe that's what we do next month. I mean, I only brought Kalajic in for a different option. I thought it was going to be a starter, to be fair, but hasn't turned out to be so. So if we get a transfer offer for another striker, maybe we go and get like a Troy Parrott and all that, because I think he's like 87 rated on this career. It is mental how much they've increased. And yes, I know I can afford them kind of players. We've done it before with Dean Henderson, of course, the only one being, but still, a striker 87 rated is very different to a keeper, I think. As we play Hendo's old team first, it's Aston Villa. So we've also got a player coming back. Josh De Silva returns from injury. That is a great sign. We've had him out since like the first 2 games of the season, which I think he scored back-to-back in. A long shot included in that one, so maybe he goes straight back in the team. However, I do not think I'm going to let that happen. Bench, because he's got the plaster over his name, as it is a rotated side. We've got West Ham at the weekend, so Aston Villa, yeah, it's a big round in the cup, but I am going to weaken the team with Evans. Actually, no, I'll go Chevalier in goal because he's now the backup. Stacey, Francis in centre-back, Rodon got sent off in the final, and Lewis with Jackson at left-back. Barry Leach is on the wing, he's got a rotational role now, and a wage increase with Pope the same, Doyle and Smith on the right-hand side, with Felix Nemecha supporting Kalajic up front. Let's see if that cam and striker partnership works out. And we actually are in the round of 16 here. As you can see, we might have West Ham again. Maybe this episode if we get past Villa. Of course, they've got Huddersfield Town, which I think they might beat. As yeah, Darun signed for Villa as well. That's a decent signing. As I do want to see what the lineup looks like in full. So they've got Mike Miagan in goal. Signed in from Tottenham. Have the Dubois, Tanganga, Hanko, Midso, Darun, Centurion, Traore, Dole with Ndombele and Fabio Silva up front. Jeez, that took me a while to get through those names. And they weren't really that different. We've got to try and scrap for a win here. Yes, Villa, I think, struggled early on in the season, but they have clawed the way back up to like 14th. So we know they're not all bad, as Tanguy and Ndombele with a good touch as well. Going away from net, he's one who loves a goal here against the Mariners. He's got the ball back, in fact, turned, faced the goal, but Francis with the tackle onto Felix Nemecha, who has dropped back, and now onto Brandon Pope. Kalajic over the top. Please get that big man, and that is terrible. Might have to take you up on the offer to maybe sell him, as Fabio Silva charging forward. The ex-Wolverhampton man himself gives it to Dembele, and Darun with space free, and Aston Villa take the lead here at Villa Park. It's the new captain, the 35-year-old Martin Darun, who puts them in front. Poor defending on our part though. Fabio Silva, good work on Ndombele, the same to hold it up. And Ben Jackson, he's got to be marking his man. He's let him run free into the box, and the 35-year-old has proven he's still got it. Just extremely bad play from us though, I think. Just really bad, as Stacey is going to run forward as well. Tackled there, and that's our free kick. We need to get over this start that we've had to the game. It's been absolutely woeful. As here is Lewis, going to go down the wing, and that's terrible again. Villa honestly doing every single thing to try and stop us here, and just succeeding. As Ndombele's running back, gives it to Centurion, playing in the middle of the park. Definitely going to be a yellow for him, but Fabio Silva cuts away, and then we get the tackle in, and then the foul's given about 10 minutes later. Honestly, domination from the villains early on in this game. Traore tries to get a header as well, as we can't even get it out of the box. As Darun! It's got himself another one! And what a goal! A horrid start, an absolutely horrible start after our Carabao Cup winning the final. Of course, maybe it's dropping back because all his might went into that one, but that is just... That's a great hit, to be fair. Chevalier, I blame a little bit on the first goal, but definitely not that one. Martin Darun dominating the game. Honestly, nothing more to say, but the Darun show, as now it's Dan Smith, though. Can we get forward a little bit? I mean, we haven't really had an attack so far. It's Jack Stacey running forward. Now chance for a cross into Barry Leach at the back post. And he kind of had to leap for it. Just no outlet, no get up and go in the boys, no drive. As Dan Smith, I'm hoping he's going to drive down this wing. He's got a bit of a run on here. Kalajic in the middle, still yet to score an important header. As he's flicked it on, it's gone to Brandon Pope, I think that is, who does bury it at the back post. So we do have one back just before half time. And although we have scored, I've got to say I'm disappointed in the big man again. He misses the header. It's a little flick. And it's a really good angle that Brandon Pope scored from again. Loves to score after January. Fabio Silva, the ball right there into Tanguy Ndombele. Free space here for Fabio Silva. We've got one back, but it could be 3-1 to Villa if we're not careful. Fabio Silva turns that tackle, a tackle in on him there, a chip over the top straight to Traore, and he's cancelled out Pope straight away. 4 goals in this first half and 3 for Villa, which is very disappointing for my liking. It's been a terrible half of football. Look at this, all over the place defensively, and it's just chipped over the top, and Chevalier, I think he should save it. So at half time it's 3-1. I thought we were back in the game, obviously not. And yeah, I said I wanted to go for Carabao Cup and possibly FA Cup, but Villa just doing every single thing right, and we're doing most of it wrong. So I am going to ring the changes. Cannot carry on like this, it's terrible. So Tommy Doyle's going to come off. I don't know why he's on a -7 anyway, for De Silva, who honestly I can't even put on, damn it. So I'm actually going to try and put Dowell in the midfield. He takes his rating down a lot, and Nemecha backwards, and maybe, just maybe, I mean, it's a weird move, yes, I'm going to try and go like this. Put Pope in the middle if I can. Won't give me a second. Go for that. I know it's similar to the 4-5-1, but it's got my little stamp on things, so we're going to do it my way. Come on, let's see if this can work out for us then, as Frances putting the pressure on early days, as we're getting his team a little bit more forward. Smith, oh, with a great challenge as well, as it's on to Brandon Pope. Kalajic making a run, but of course, it goes behind the big man. I wanted that heading option up front, which can just bang them in with his height, but honestly, he's so bad with his accuracy, and of course, he doesn't really go with the through ball way we play without, or with this formation, without Balogun or Semenyo, so it's very hard fitting him in, as just Aston Villa flooding forward. Fabio Silva on it now again, as it's gone into Alejandro Frances, tackled straight away by his man, into Oscar. Stacey in a bit of a tumble, takes his man down, and I don't have a clue how he's got away with that one. That should be a penalty. I'd scream my head off if it was against me. So now Kieran Dowell to give it down the line, into Jackson. Can we even score from what should be their pen? It's Jackson, still going, fought for the first goal, gives it in the box too. I don't know who it was, I don't know if it's hit hand, but it's gone wide from Dan Smith in the end, as that had to be back us to 3-2. It's just agonisingly wide. At least Darun's quietened down in this second half. We haven't had another 2 from him. So here's Brandon Pope. I think we are, well, not on top, but slightly better in terms of chances created. Definitely not possession, as Stacey needs to get onto this. Good work from the right back. We've got the big man in the box. Can he actually score for once? Oh, it's an own goal! And it's going to be Stacey who celebrates, but what a shocker. Slightly back into this one by a huge mistake. Josh De Silva to come on, but look at that. It's a woeful clearance, and Mike Meigen in goal. Just did not expect that coming, I don't think. I don't think the big man would have scored as well with these accuracies, so they've done us a bit of a favour. Tanganga scoring an own goal. You don't see that every day. As Nemecha, we might be on for a leveller here. I think that's picked us up a little bit, that own goal, as Felix Nemecha is running forward. It's his first start in a Grimsby Town shirt. Gives it to Smith. Now on to De Silva back in the team. Could he have an assist as well? Smith with the ball down the middle. And a great save from the keeper. A yellow card for the big man. I don't understand why that's being given, as I'm going to try and control him here. What a time it would be to score from a corner right here, as he's going to get his head on it. Of course, terrible. Thought we might have had a chance for a bit of a comeback there, but Mike Meigen, an absolute great save from that Dan Smith shot, as Chevalier's got it. Dan Smith really should have scored in this game as well. He might cost us the next round if we don't get anything in the last 4 minutes. I didn't realise there were 4 minutes left as well. As Kalajic, we're going to get forward really quick. Nemecha, stay onside Smith, he has. And Dowell's through the middle. Kieran Dowell behind the defender. Knock it in again. Or Dowell knock it in, as he does. And we've robbed it late on. It's 3-3. Of course, still not got the win. But what a comeback this is at Villa Park. Kieran Dowell, I love you. What a goal that is. A header in the last couple of minutes to save us from, well, I won't say embarrassment, but going out of the tournament, of course, as it's a looped one over Mike Meigen, over the defender as well, as that is a perler of a cross. And yeah, got what we deserved in the last 20 minutes. To be fair, I think it might be game over. Ortiz with the control in the middle. I don't want them to get forward. They've dominated the first half. We've dominated the second. As, come on ref, just blow your whistle. I'll take a replay, as there we have it. I think I'm going to simulate the replay though, now that we've gotten through to it, so we still might get knocked out, but still a really good comeback performance from us, and I'm proud of that one. So, oh, hang on. Never mind. I treated that like the game is over. It looks like it's going to be extra time here, as the FA Cup, it always goes to a replay. I'm guessing this is down to being the round of 16, but I'm up for it. At least I don't have to sim it. So here we go. Villa versus Grimsby Town continues to be played. Neil Morpay on the field as well now, as, oh dear, they could take a lead as well. It's Camacho, and it is 4-3 Villa. A really bad start to extra time. We've done all that work, and then Villa just come and pounce when we have to dig in. We just can't dig in, can we? Extra time is not our forte, as yet. Chevalier beaten, and this is not good. Don't want the players' fitness being wasted as well on a narrow defeat, because of course we've got to turn this round against West Ham. A lot of players are going to be shattered for it. The likes of Semenyo, who I've actually brought on as Morpay. It looks like Villa are going to try and make it 5-3. A big scoring game this one, as he's going all over the place, the midfielder. Back to Ndombele, back through the middle to Neil Morpay, and he's going to look round the corner, but Frances deals. Josh De Silva with the ball onto Antonio Semenyo. He's still got it, as now he's going to go into De Silva. Let's get forward through this middle. I see Semenyo making the run as well. Chipped in towards Tanganga, but he has got there first. As expected, it was a bit of a dodgy ball, I think that. It could have been better. So keeping the pressure on. And we've won a throw-in. We've just got to take it quickly and hopefully get to this side of the field. It's a good turn from Dowell onto Jackson, onto Barry Leach. And Semenyo making the run behind. Tanganga's there as well. Maybe no goal again. What a diving header. But what a save from Mike Meigen as well. It's going to end 4-3 at the end of this first half of extra time. And I tell you what, if there's neutral fans in this stadium, they're going to be loving it. But of course, there's probably not on an FA Cup knockout round. It's going to be the fans of the team who want to see their teams go through. And of course, I'm a fan as well as the manager of this club, so I want to see it happen as well. Get into them in the second half and get a goal back. And I am, of course, going to go a bit attacking for this. We've got 8 minutes left of this half, as it's Majutsu who puts the ball over to Dubois. Now into Ndombele there, sneaking forward. So we need to stop them from doing so. They've got a very French team as well. The right back, Ndombele and Morpay, as Diroun though looking forward. And Lewis has had to block that. He's done well as the inexperienced defender, despite us conceding 4 goals. As Dowell now has it. He looks down the wing. It's just not falling for us. Come on, we put all this fight into this game. We can't lose it late on us. That's definitely going to be a yellow card. But Camacho's through. He's already got a goal in this game. Chevalier's chipped. Get that off the line. And it's a great clearance. But do we have time to get to the side of the field? I highly doubt it right now. As Sinistera's round us as well. Chevalier with a save. Nemecha has to chip it up. And that's the final whistle. Villa do go through in the FA Cup, and it's not without a fight. A really entertaining game right there at Villa Park, but it's not to be. At least we've got 1 trophy in the bag, and now we can focus on the league. And who else has gone through? It looks like Chelsea, Bristol City have sneaking through, West Ham, Spurs, Liverpool, Man United, Southampton. So yeah, there's a lot of big teams in there. I think it would have just caused fixture congestion. Well, that's the excuse I'm using, as I'd rather have the Carabao Cup. And yeah, it's going to be... Actually, Aston Villa are above us in the league. I didn't even know that. But it's going to be West Ham up next These are below us in the league, so I do want a victory here. If we're going to try and push for Europa League, which we have the green light for now, of course, having no cup competitions left, just solely the league, we have to pick up results. And in fact, the teams above us have both played 2 games extra, so we just won 1. We can go into 10th. I don't like how it's Fulham as well. How are they on the rise? I mean, they did beat us 4-0 in a simulated game, but I didn't expect them to be that high up. So have we got any other players back from injuries? Joe Rodon, of course, yes, he is back, so I'll put Matty Pollock and the bench at the side of him, and De Silva, of course, had a really good impact off the bench, so sorry to Doyle and Chalobah, but he's coming straight back into the starting lineup, with Hendo in goal, Frances, I'm not going to put Stace there, I'm going to put Rodon and Aya, switch them around, Kelly at left back with Semenyo on the wing, De Silva, Pope and Cantwell through the middle, Dowell and Florian Balogun up front. And let's have a look at West Ham, fresh from beating Huddersfield in the Cup, so they're going to be tired, with Nubel in goal, Dodo, Queiroz, Palmer, Martinez, Crieta and Palacios, the 5 at the back with Maduke, Rabiot, Rice and Pavon, with Kasper Dolberg up front. Okay, no Josh Meyer in the starting 11, not even on the bench, so that's a good thing, and Ox is benched, he usually does well against me, so I think I'm pretty happy with that team they've got. I mean, they are lower down in the league as well, so maybe, just maybe, Moyes got it wrong. At least hoping that anyway. I don't want them having a good performance against us, as Balogun is asked for a lot right there to get on that ball from Semenyo. I'm thinking really about switching them to around. I do like Balogun as a striker, but I know Semenyo is capable of good finishing. Depends what you guys want with that one. And we want to throw in here on this side. Frances into Todd Cantwell. Turns out, gives a good pass there. Oh, this is a good move. This is a really good move down the wing. First time cross, first time move, and Balogun heads it at the keeper. That were a really good move from a throw-in, but almost led to the opening goal. But then again, listen to the word I used. Almost. Still not a goal for us, is it? So Declan Rice on that. I'm surprised he's still there. Chelsea and Arsenal probably knocking for him, as Pavon as well. He's a decent little ball. I've got to try and tackle him, as he's got past us easily and gone back to the 5 at the back. It seems very defensive, to be fair, from West Ham. And I mean, I don't blame them with where they are in the league, as De Silva's going to pick up on that ball. I don't know how he's got a yellow card as well, as Florian Balogun to give it to the side of him, and don't even do that. That is another thing that needs addressing now, as Rabiot almost threw and it bounces back to Henderson. So many yellow cards are getting given against me for tackles I don't even know I'm committing. Maybe I'm just that much of a slider that I don't even remember them when I do them. That's a handball as well. That should be a yellow, as the advantage isn't even given. Ref, come on, I lost the ball straight away. And of course the go through right from it. Pavon with a strike, and yeah, it's 1-0 West Ham. They've just cut through us half an hour in and Pavon scored. But again, it's from something we should have had. A foul that was so blatantly a foul, just not given. And West Ham run through to the other side of the field and just put it past Aya, who slid in. And of course Dino in net. I don't think he's yet to keep a clean sheet, to be fair. Terrible defending. And Kelly here, the pass onto Aya, gives it in the middle now to Pope. Can we instantly reply from that goal? I mean, it's a good ball over as well to Florian Balogun with a chance to do so. Cuts back, great cutback, but gives it just behind Brandon Pope supporting him. Honestly, this formation, half of the time it's amazing, half of the time it's absolutely awful. We either go fully attacking or just fully defensively with it, as Jordan Maduke with a great turn in. De Silva, on a yellow card with a rough tackle. Aya, another rough tackle, but the advantage is given. Declan Rice now onto Dolberg in the box. Rodon with a great one though, when he needs to make one. However, they've still got the ball, and it's Dolberg into Rabiot. That's a good tackle from Kelly. Still not got the ball. How have we not got the ball? Joe Rodon gives it, and Dolberg, oh my days. I don't want to see this anymore. We've even managed to injure the player, but that is just shocking defending, isn't it? Just nowhere near the ball half the time and not just going for it. Look at that. Frances, what are you going for? Or it's not even Frances, I don't think, as Dolberg gives it. It's loads of 1-2s on the edge of our box. Advantage is still going to go on for this second half, which is, look at the time, miles over how it should be, as there we go. 1-0 to West Ham at half-time. Not what we want, not what we wanted, but again, we've got to try and turn it around. In this second half, it's going to be West Ham starting off with a corner right here. Pope, I thought it was almost handball there. It's Declan Rice putting everything on the line to try and get there, but it's Pope to run away with it. We've got a man on the far side as well. Brandon Pope still going, now goes to play it forward, and of course it's bottled. Passing is absolutely atrocious in this team, and I just don't understand why, as Aya Love that, mate. Getting stuck in. We need another goal pronto if we're going to go even on to win this game. Never mind draw it, as Kieran Dowley's thrown goal as well. Away from the defenders, and Snowball. What a save. And I've got no idea how we're going to get a goal. We've got creation, we've got runners, but we've just not got accuracy. Nothing is accurate. The passes, the headers, the shots, nothing. As now it's Balogun. Watch, this will go wayward. Yep, could have just told you that. And Declan Rice with a ball. Oh my days. Disguised to Dodo around the corner. Henderson with the save. It's in the path to Rice again. And it is 2 goals to West Ham. This is just shocking. Yeah, I understand. We're going to be tired after going to extra time, but not all the boys played. And Hendo, catch it. Catch the ball. West Ham just, of course, having a lot more of the ball and just a lot more urgency in them. Just none in ours. Look at that easy pass missed. A flick with not enough power on it as Aya's going to deliver it to no one. Honestly, it's one after the other mistake-wise as Aya now has it. Gives it an actual pass. Doyle or Dowell with a good pass as well into Kelly. And no handball, which I thought there would be. And yeah, I just didn't have faith. I didn't have faith since Declan Rice scored. That is a woeful game against West Ham. No passion, no desire, no aggression. Just no words. And next, we've got to try and recover 12th position. We can still get up to 10th though. I've got faith we can. Although that performance doesn't put any faith in me at all, I'm going to keep it as it's on to Notts Forest. I think we drew with them in a simulated game earlier on in the season, and we're going to go for the same thing again. These are below the team that we play next. Oh, got the England job as well. Just ahead of the Euros. How good. But I am going to reject that as, yeah, just, of course, this game is against a team below than... What am I on about? Wolves, and we play Wolves again. That is the reason I'm going to simulate. West Ham were in 19th or 18th. These are in 19th. I'll get it right round one day, or the right way round one day. My words. As it's Dino in the goal, Frances, Aya, Rodon and Kelly, Semenyo, De Silva, Pope and Cantwell, Dowell and Balogun for this team, which is going to be a simulated one and of course our strongest lineup. So there's only one player under 80 rated, De Silva, who was 80 rated before. I expect a win against Notts Forest. It's at home as well. Please recover, as it is a recovery. Semenyo, 83 rated now with the first half goal, and Todd Cantwell to wrap it up, as that is a really good game. Look at that. Possession-wise, excellent. And 0 chances for the opposition. Maybe now I can actually end up beating another team around us. As Fulham are 9th, they have played 2 games extra than us. West Ham, or Southampton should I say, not West Ham. Southampton are very close as well, but apart from that, Chelsea have got a bit of a gap in between us. So if we can try and pick up a bit more form, we've still got the chance to get into Europe. Somehow the chance is still there, and I just can't believe it myself, really, because some games we've been absolutely thumped, just like West Ham today. As Wolverhampton, on the other hand, they've played a game extra and they're 2 points behind, so it should be a win on paper, although I have always struggled against the Wolf Pack. It's been a difficult game every time I've played them, as hopefully it can be a good end to the month. So I think it's going to be the same lineup as well. I'm actually not going to go through it because you guys see it all the time. As yet, Wolverhampton up next. Another win, please. Short and snap it to the bit as Matheus is in net. Semedo, Lukimi, Schurz, Ribeiro and Johnny at the back. Pedrinho and Mason Mount in the midfield with Callum Hudson-Odoi, Garcia and Origi. And I've just noticed the first name of that Garcia up front. Raul. That is Raul Garcia, the ex-striker who carried us through the Championship and League One. Good to see you, mate. You're just on the wrong side here. I hate coming up against my old players. You know, because of the hat-trick Harper scored against us one time with Watford. Hopefully that's not jinxed it, as we do need another win here if we're going to keep our dreams alive. Bad tackle to start off with, though. And how I wish I had that guy instead of Kalajic up front right now. Oh, I would do anything to swap them round, as Kelly giving it into Brandon Pope as well. Let's try and start off by shaking it against our old player with an early goal, as that's a good chip over to Balogun for once. He needs to get it back into Todd Cantwell. Good touch as well. Good delivery, but just not to Dowell. And Raul Garcia here with the ball around the corner. He's gonna try full strength. I just hope if he scores he doesn't celebrate, as Origi gives it to the edge. He's been at Wolves for ages. Hudson-Odoi, great tackle from Aya from the wrong side as well, as Dowell's going to carry it out as well as that, as we're going to try and go right. Have we got a man at the right? We do. I mean, he's not making a run, so we're going to go in the middle to Balogun again. Dowell trying to make a movement around him as well, so we're going to give it back to Dowell. Dowell, really, really good play this one. Give it back in the middle to Balogun. What a move, and what a blast, and what a goal. We're having a blast, literally. What an opening goal against Wolverhampton. Finally, we are in the lead in a game. It's a good cutaway, but it's an even better ball through there and a first-time blast as the keeper, Matheus, just... If he would have put his hand in the way, he would have broke his hand. Let's say that. And Antonio Semenyo in the middle again. It looks like we're actually going to dominate a game for once as well. Wolverhampton, always been a team I've struggled against, but Todd Cantwell whipping a ball in. And he's free to do it all game if he carries on, I think. Although that is a very dodgy pass. But I still don't have faith Wolves can do anything. They've been shocking so far. Todd Cantwell with a throw-in right here. Gives it into Brandon Pope. Back in the middle. I'm saying that all the time, aren't I? Into Brandon Pope. He just makes the team tick at the moment. And so does Dowell. Through one-on-one. And slots it into the bottom corner. Right, it's a field day right now. It's 2-0 against Wolves. And this is getting easy. Goal through the middle again for Captain Kieran. You just love to see it as well. As 5 at the back sometimes works against me. Sometimes it makes it easier. And this is a case where it is easier. West Ham were fighting to stay up. Wolves aren't fighting for anything, literally. You can tell. And a little move here for Wolves straight after. It looks like they aren't going to give in, but Balogun with a stop right there. Pope as well. On to Todd Cantwell again, and he's got space. He's only got Ribeiro in front of him. He's got Balogun at the side of him. He's going to chip it over to Balogun. First time hit! And what a goal that is. What a goal. This guy's serious about football now. Florian Balogun, he heard my comments about benching him for Semenyo, and he is just pulling it out of the bag. What a goal. What a first time volley. Bang! Straight past the keeper, who again has no chance. Even if he would have dived, probably broke both wrists, as it is cruising here at Blundell Park. It is honestly a really good performance right here, although Mason Mount with a free kick on the edge of the box, and we know what Mason Mount's capable of. Is he going to get Wolves one back? He isn't. It's hit the post, and that was very close. Please, ref. There we go. Half time. And apart from that little scare at the end of the half, it's been all black and white. All domination our way. No changes still, because I don't want to jinx it, as I probably could take them all off and put a youth squad on, and Wolves probably won't still score. However, they are going to start the second half off with a corner kick, just off a rebound from a long shot. Looks like they're going to try and shoot more on sight, I think. If it were FM, that'd be the instruction, as Todd Cantwell with a cutaway as well. He's got Balogun in front of him, a good roll inside. Todd's been brilliant this game, as he might go himself here. He's got a ball onto the side. Please be onside. Oh, and Semenyo, that's what he needs to work on, staying onside. If they were onside there, it would have been a great run. And I think Raul Garcia has even been taken off in this game. I think he got removed at half-time, so it should be a bit easy for us. Todd Cantwell, not Todd Cantwell, Kieran Dowell and Balogun for on goal each, as it's just chipped over the keeper for 4. And it's Kieran Dowell's second. It's honestly just meh at the moment. It's just that easy. I'm not going to lie, guys, I think the sun's got to my head a little bit today. It is boiling, but still, it's not had an effect on gameplay, you can see. It's a beautiful chip over the top and into the bottom corner for Kieran Dowell over Matheus, who's just had a poor game in net. And this could be one of our biggest wins ever in the Premier League. Scrap that, actually. Biggest win altogether in this series. Here's Brandon Pope with the ball. Gives it into Josh Da Silva now. We've still got 20 minutes to go, you know, boys. We could get another goal, as that was looking for Kieran Dowell. Just couldn't find him, though, as Mason Mount gives it to Divock Origi. Onto Campagna. Great tackle. No! I don't understand how these are given. Maybe that's why we're getting so many fouls against us, because they're just not fouls. It's as simple as that. As Rodon does win the header as well. Onto Balogun, who's going to chip it in front. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, there's another defender back, so he's going to have to play it. Damn it. I didn't know he dropped back so far. And Kieran Dowell keeping the pressure on. Still got almost, well, just over 15 minutes to go in this game, as Balogun almost wanting a hat-trick there. I mean, he does want one, but didn't get through. Almost got through, as Campagna now on the field. That is a rough tackle. Francis, the same, but does win the ball. I'll let them get it, though, for advantage reasons. As Origi. Don't let them get a goal, though. Let's give Dino a clean sheet. Against, of course, his old rivals in Wolves, being a Villa player a couple of seasons, as that is a good touch away for Francis. Aya's going to pick up the yellow card, and it's a corner ball. Get this away, boys, at all costs, and I will be happy. I don't think it is going to be his biggest win as well at the moment, because of course we're struggling to get goals now, but I'll honestly take 4-0. And Semenyo with the ball right, he's actually been quite poor from both teams since we scored the 4th, but to be fair, I will definitely take it as Balogun just charging down. I feel sorry for him not getting a hat-trick in this game, but then again, he's had the chances and not scored them, as we're going to throw that in the middle to Lucas Nemecha or Felix Nemecha. I don't even know which one it is, but there's the end of the game. 4-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I am definitely going to take that result all the way to the bank. Great performance, great teamwork, and a great response from the last played game. Honestly, fantastic work, boys. Back up to 10th, which is his highest in a couple of episodes, as I am going to look at the league table to end this one out, see how far we are off 7th. I can see right now it's actually only 4 points. It's only 4 points, plus we have a game in hand over Arsenal, so it could be just 1 point between them. I didn't have a clue it was that low. I thought we'd bottled it all together. Only the Champions League places are 10 points away. Oh no, actually no, they're further, but 5th is only 10 points away. Could try and chase that down. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode right here. Hopefully you've enjoyed a couple of decent games in this one. Like, comment, share and subscribe as always with the notification bell on as well so you do not miss an episode, as I am definitely going for a shower. I feel sticky with the sun. In a bit, take care and peace everyone.